Take that, Brussels. Boris told to join Canada, Australia and New Zealand to form £2.5 trillion superpower. Britain could form a special alliance with Canada, Australia and New Zealand, all predominantly English-speaking nations with historical links to the UK, under a radical proposal. The plan, known by the acronym CANZUK, would see the four countries agree to free trade, reciprocal migration and foreign policy cooperation. This would allow citizens of the four CANZUK nations to move freely between each other, provided they don't have a serious criminal record. CANZUK International, which advocates for the scheme, was founded by Toronto-based James Skinner in 2015. Explaining the policy to Today News, he said, "The vision for it is really founded on the principle of these four countries working together as sovereign independent nations for the betterment of their economies and opportunities for their citizens. The way we promote that is through three objectives. The first would be reciprocal migration, whereby citizens of these countries could freely live and work in the other countries, minus a few stipulations and requirements. Then free trade between these countries would maximize trading potential, opening up trade to markets worth about $3.5 trillion, £2.5 trillion. The third aspect would be foreign policy cooperation, so acting as sovereign nations we could improve on the relations we already have." A poll of 13,600 people in 2018 for CANZUK International found overwhelming support for free movement in all four nations. The policy was backed by 82% of New Zealanders, 76% of Canadians, 73% of Australians, and 68% of Britons. Canada's main opposition, the Conservative Party of Canada, has adopted support for CANZUK as one of its official positions. The rationale behind CANZUK is that all four nations have advanced economies, shared culture and a heavily interwoven history. However, Mr. Skinner emphasized the proposal is very different from the European Union. He commented, "It would very much be completely different to what the EU structure is. So for example, where the EU has gone down the routes of having a European Parliament, an EU Commission, having a centralized currency, a centralized court system, CANZUK would be nothing of the sort, nor would we ever advocate for that to be the case."